This is why you stay broke. This is why you can't keep a relationship or get in and out of relationships that seem to be like the same boo that you left before. This is why you stay overweight. It's because you're trying to sift new advice and sift it through an old filter. You ever meet someone who you're always giving advice to? And maybe you're one of those people too. That person who always runs around getting advice from everyone? I mean, they come and get advice from you, they go get advice from someone else, yet at the end of the day, man, they keep getting they revert back to what they're always doing. I don't even say revert, they just keep doing what they're doing. And it gets so aggravating because it's like, dude, why are you even coming to me for advice anyway? And I did that, man. When I was going through a divorce, I didn't know what to think. So I ran around getting a bunch of advice from people. I got advice from all kind of people. I got advice from people who just loved me. I got advice from people who knew both sides. I got advice from people who had been there, done that. I got all this kind of different advice. And you know the advice that resonated with me? The only advice that resonated with me was the advice that I wanted to hear. See, anything that was contrary, anything that was kind of outside the box, anything that was a little bit different than what it was already lined up in my mind, I discarded that advice. The reason being is because I was trying to sift new advice and sift it through an old filter. And if you're sifting advice through an old filter, man, you're going to continue to get the same results. See, this is why you stay broke. This is why you can't keep a relationship or get in and out of relationships that seem to be like the same boo that you left before. This is why you stay overweight. The reason being is because you're trying to sift new advice and sift it through an old filter. It's like the Bible says, man. The Bible says that you cannot pour new wine in old wineskins. Why? You pour new wine in old wineskins, it bursts. It can't hold it. There's no way it can hold it. So it's the same thing for you, man. When you're pouring new advice into you, man, when you're sifting it through that old filter, it bursts. Everything that is new, everything that is contrary, anything that is eye-opening for you gets totally wasted. It all pours out because you do not have the capacity to hold it because you have and you're using the same filter. You want new results, man? You got to change your filter. New results, new filter. See, your relationships, if you want a different kind of relationship that you have, then you've got to have a new filter. If you want to lose weight, well, you've got to sift it through a new filter. You can't use the old filter because you don't have the capacity to be able to hold anything that's new. We tend to habitually go back to our parents. We tend to habitually follow our parents' footsteps, not only professionally, but habitually. And we do the same things they did. We live in the same areas they did. We have the same professions they do. And the reason being is because we're still using the 17-year-old filter, or the filter that we used when we were 17. The filter that you used when you were 25 and you're age 40, the reason why you seem to keep going back to that and getting the same results is because you're sifting it through a 25-year-old filter. So you're not going to get anything different. I don't care how many conferences you go to. I don't care how many books you buy. I don't care what new information you get. You can have a personal trainer. You can have a personal mentor. You can pay $39.95 every month for an online partnership program. You can do all of that. But until you change your filter, bro, you're not going to get new results at all. You will not. You will not. See, think about it from a monetary standpoint. From a monetary standpoint, what it took to go from $50,000 a year to $100,000 a year, new filter. Whole new filter. When it took to get from $100,000 a year to $500,000, different filter. From $500,000 to $1 million, different filter. To $1 billion, different filter. See, everything, man, those people who have financially done very well, it wasn't because they sifted it through an old filter, they kept changing the filter. And when they changed the filter, they got new results. See, you want something different in your life. You're setting forward and you're saying, this year better be different for me. It will not. Buy anything you want to. Get all the advice you want to. But until you change your filter, you will not get new results.
Like this episode, man, you're going to like this one even better. Check it out.